Hey friends, welcome to episode 1 of The Now Files.
Episode 1.
Episode 1 for the third time.
Rach is burning her clothes after today.
Yeah, because I quite literally do not want to wear this outfit ever again. I've got PTSD.
How many times have we filmed this now? Oh, it is 3.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2. It is 3.
No, this is the third time.
This is the third time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is definitely a story for another day.
Yeah, we won't go into that right now.
But yeah, episode 1, all about
us.
Who even are we?
We're very excited.
Yeah.
So, when did this all start? This was last March? April.
Well, that's when we met. So we met in
Sorry,
April.
yeah, that's when we met.
Was it April that we met?
It was Liverpool. Liverpool.
Liverpool. And we met through the Nail Tech org, and we were going to our first event, and we both separately drove to Liverpool, didn't we? I stayed the night before in a little hotel room by myself.
I know.
Single Pringle. With no friends.
And pulled up, saw you. I thought, she's going to be my mate for life.
You text me. I pulled up next to you, and you text me saying, look to your right. And I was like...
And I was just there like...
and that's how it all started.
I know, bless us.
And we were so nervous.
So nervous. We hadn't met anyone, had we?
No, and that was our first... I'd been to the Glossify event, but...
That was my first event.
Yeah, that was your first event. That was our first NTO event.
Yeah.
And then we...
Got straight to the bar.
Yeah. We went in and we were like, hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Evie, should we go downstairs because I really need a drink?
Yeah. I remember being in the lift and we clicked like level 2 and then straight away I was like, level back 1.
Bar.
And
we went to the bar and we got a Prosecco.
Yeah,
and
calmed our nerves.
That's how we knew we were friends for life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But then we went back upstairs. And it wasn't what we were worried about because all the girls, they all had a bottle of Prosecco going.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't need to do that.
No.
I bloody paid for that bottle of Prosecco. It cost me like 50 quid.
Yeah.
Absolute
And
joke.
then I bought one. And she was like, yeah, it's whatever she said it was. And I was like, okay, just give me my bank card over. Here we go.
That was expensive, wasn't it? Then a month after was Manchester, where we had our little content day with NTO.
That was so fun.
That was really nice. You came and stayed at mine, didn't you?
Yeah, I stayed at your house. We had a little
Yeah,
sleepover. We got up at like 5 a.m.
First little sleepover. And yeah, that was a really lovely day.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Got our
think.
headshots for stuff.
We had a pizza party.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, that was good that day. And then, what was the one after that?
I'm trying to think. Was it Crete after that?
No, do you remember? In Liverpool, I'd probably been with you for like, what, 2 hours? And you went, yeah, I'm going on the Crete retreat.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went, I'm going to book it.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Oh my God, I cannot tell you how thankful I was because I was so worried about going on my own.
Because, well, when we met everyone, you didn't need to worry, but because everyone was lush. But I know what you mean, like when you don't know anyone.
Yeah, you don't. Well, that was my first event, so I was
Yeah.
straight up like worried. So then when you were like, I'm gonna book onto Crete, I was like, oh, made my day.
And Liv booked as well, didn't she?
Yeah, that was sweet.
So me and Liv booked, and then we had the Manchester one, and then after that we didn't see each other again until June. And then, you came to stay at my house.
Yes.
Because you got the flight with me.
Yes.
And
Jordan.
But, yeah, so you stayed at my house, but the funny thing was, you were panicking beforehand because you were like, right, Rach, what time do we have to get up and go to the airport? And I was like, maybe like 4 a.m?
She was lying.
Big fat lie.
I had my calms tablets in my bag, popping them.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you came to mine. You came to mine, and I was like, yeah, so actually we've got to leave at 2:30.
I was fuming. Absolutely fuming. And then Jordan bloody knocked on the door.
Oh, yeah, but do you remember I left her outside for ages? She was like, I'm outside. But I saw the car. I didn't see her. I just thought she was sitting in the car. She was like, I'm outside. So I was like, yeah, coming. She was actually standing outside my front door for about half an hour.
Bless her. And then yapping the whole time in the car. It was horrendous. I was trying to go to sleep. I just got this thing, haven't I? I just need to sleep. and 2:30 was way too early for me. And Jordan was like, and I was trying to sleep, and I was like, I've never met this girl before, but she's talking so much, and I just want to go to sleep.
That's so funny.
Oh no, I do love her for it though. And then we met Darcy at the airport.
I've still got imprinted on my brain.
Do you
that
remember?
moment when Darcy came over?
When she had a little case and she's like, "Hi, girls!"
In a Welsh accent. She come running over. Girls, girls. I just remember looking at her and I was like, Louis Vuitton sliders, Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
All right, this girl means business.
Oh, bless her.
Then I found out the reason why she's got all of them, because she starts work at 6 o'clock in the morning, finishes at 10 p.m. 7 days a week.
Yeah. Oh,
we love you,
God.
Das.
And then, yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Flight was all good. Got there, stayed an
our
extra
flight
night.
was delayed.
Was it?
Yeah, our flight was delayed. So we were supposed to land in Crete at like 1 p.m. and we didn't get there till like 4.
I can't even remember
we got
this.
to the hotel at like 4.
I can't even remember that.
The 4 of us got to the hotel at 4, went to our rooms, put a bikini on, went down to the bar, got a cocktail and sat by the pool. We were like, right, we mean business.
Oh, that was such a good time.
That was such a good time. But yeah, then the other girls came to meet us, didn't they? At the some of the girls came to
that was the day after, wasn't it? Oh no,
we went out for dinner. And then Amy, Sneha and Georgia came to surprise us.
Yes,
and I was like,
but had the other girls come by then?
No, they came later whilst we were sitting at dinner.
I can't remember any of this. This is so bad.
So we had dinner, me, you, Das and George, and then Amy, Sneha and Georgia came to surprise us. So then we sat at the table having drinks with them. Then Lauren and Serena came over.
Yes.
But do you remember, we didn't think that we were seeing Amy and that till the next day.
Yeah.
So we were just knocking back the Prosecco like there was no tomorrow. We'd already had a cocktail at the bar in the hotel, and then they came over and I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Grab them half cup.
Yes. Oh my god, I remember. Yeah, that's so funny. And then the day after was when we were travelling, right? And that's when it started.
Yeah, so then the Monday we went back. We went to the actual hotel that we were staying at.
Yes.
And that's when it all began.
Oh,
but that's
the worst day of my life.
What one?
Because I started crying.
Oh.
That evening.
Oh yeah, the first night. The welcome dinner.
Oh.
Tell everyone, how did it start? Tell everyone how you started bawling your eyes out.
So we obviously got there. Oh no, we need to start with getting ready.
Oh. No, I can't.
Oh dear.
So the welcome dinner.
I was so excited to wear that dress. We had like a welcome dinner, and we obviously all had really nice outfits, didn't we? And I remember like putting this outfit together for months before, and I was like, this is the one. I can't wait to wear it.
You sent me videos of you wearing it. You're like, this is the one. This is the
welcome dinner. Like, no one's met anyone yet, you know.
And it on the invitation it said, like, a bit dressy.
So obviously got it out, did my hair all nice, did my makeup. I was like, Rach, I haven't got any boob tape. And I needed boob tape
because this dress was literally from here to here.
It was just all like not see-through lace, but like lace obviously is see-through anyway, isn't it?
I then had to text the Crete
WhatsApp group
and be like, girls, has anyone got any tit tape? Serena, who we'd literally met for about half an hour the night before, was like, yeah, I've got some. So I went run into her room. She then hands me this tit tape, which is, by the way, the colour of snow.
Yeah. Also, I'd been absolutely hammering the sunbeds.
Yes. One, you've been going at it at the sunbeds, and two, Serena, why would you buy a tit tape that colour?
Yeah, literally, it was like so white. And I was like, oh my God. But I had to use it because it was the only thing that we had. And I'd put it on, and I think it was you. You were like, get the foundation on, Eve.
Yeah.
Tipping this bottle of foundation, rubbing it all over.
I got the brush. I was basically painting you. You're like the Mona Lisa.
Oh my God, it looked so awful when I think about it now. But
it didn't look, you looked lush when we'd done it, but it was very stressful and we were late.
Yeah,
we went downstairs, we didn't really know anyone, and obviously we were late.
And then we just
when you turn up with a whole group of girls, imagine 20 girls that 18 actually, that you've never met before. and you're late.
Yeah, horrendous. And we were just like, hi.
Yeah, that
But
was.
it was nice. Like, we went off to dinner, went outside, and it was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, like, obviously, when you have the welcome dinner, like, Amy obviously was trying to do a get to know you type of activity.
Like at an interview or something when they go around the room and they're like, right, stand up and tell everyone who you are.
Oh my God, I hate stuff like that. I hate stuff like that. Anyway, I think I feel like it was Tammy that went first, or someone went before Tammy. Tammy was second. And I was like, come on, Eve. Like, you know, when you get that mentality and you're like, I'm going to have the best week ever.
Just
And
go.
just go for it. Like, do everything that you wouldn't usually
Put
do.
yourself out your comfort zone.
Put yourself out of your comfort zone. That was literally it. And, you know, when you get a bit nervous, then your heart starts beating. You're like, okay.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Yeah, that was literally it. Okay, so Tammy had gone first. I plucked up the courage and I was like, right, I'm going to go. So, also, do you remember we were all like sat round in a circle, kind of?
Yeah.
Do you remember? And I was like, okay, it's going to be me. So we all had to basically talk about our journey of being a nail tech so far.
And why we'd booked the retreat.
Why we booked the retreat, yeah. And I thought, I'm going to be really vulnerable and I'm going to just let it all out, not actually expecting that I was going to cry. That was so embarrassing. So I basically like was talking about my story. And also I think like where Tammy had like spoken before, she was really like upbeat and like it, I don't know. And I was like, oh no, I'm bringing negative vibes now. And as I was talking, like I was trying to make it sound positive, and then it kept going like down, down, down.
But then the voice kept going higher and higher and higher.
Yeah. And I was just like, and basically this happened.
I could
And
hear
was
you
like,
going. I was like, she's going to cry. She's going to cry. She's
oh,
going
it
to
was
cry.
awful. And I think because I was like the first one, as soon as it started coming, it just came out, and I was like, I cannot believe this is happening.
Yeah.
And I just remember like cutting my story short so quickly because I was so utterly embarrassed that I got really emotional about it.
You probably cried more because you then started to feel embarrassed.
Yeah, I think that was it. Definitely. Anyway, I just remember cutting it short and I was like, no, I cannot believe this. And then Amy was just like, oh no, like that's really lovely, Evie. Like just obviously being really supportive. And I was just thinking, no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not. And like we moved on, didn't we? And I can't remember who spoke after me. And I just remember thinking, I need to leave. I need to leave. I had to get up. And it was so weird. Like, as the next person was talking, I still felt like everyone was looking at me. I felt like everyone was looking at me. Everyone could see that I was emotional and I couldn't cope. I just had to get out.
I remember you sitting down because we were on different tables, weren't we? Because obviously they split us up.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
feel like those two aren't sitting together for the welcome dinner. And you were sitting on the other table and you leant back and you were like,
Yeah.
can you come with me? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then, or did you even say, I'm sure you said something like, oh, or I'm going to cry. But you got up and walked out. And I was like, oh, I better go after her.
I bawled.
Yeah. And then you refused to come back in.
That was I think that was probably one thing when I look back on, I'm like, what? I obviously really felt so horrendous because I was adamant I was not going back in.
And I didn't know you as well then. If you do that now, I'd be like, grow up,
And
pull
get
yourself
back in
together
there.
and get back in there.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas because I didn't know you that well, I was like,
Yeah.
it's going to be okay.
I know. God,
You're
yeah, you were.
fine. Like, honestly, look, if you don't want to come back, that's fine, whatever. But I really think you should. Like, trying to be all nicey.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realise at the time that you needed tough love.
Yeah, I did.
And then you were like, I'm not coming back in. So I went back and said to Sneha, you've got to go and sort her out because she ain't coming back in.
I'll never forget her coming to give me a hug, and I just felt like she was my mom. And I was like,
Mom. But then
Bless
she brought you
her.
back in. And when you came back in, you realised that every other person in the circle had been crying.
Every other person was nearly crying or crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's such a shame because I feel like if I stayed, I would have been fine. Do you know what I mean? I feel a bit sad that I walked out now.
You weren't gone for long.
I know, but like knowing that obviously I don't know. I just felt like if I knew that it was going to be a bit of an emotional activity, then I would have probably...
It's probably because you weren't expecting that you were going to get upset.
Yeah.
You didn't know that everyone else was going to get upset. Those people probably didn't know that they were going to get upset.
Yeah.
And I just think that in those situations, everyone just gets emotional.
To
We're all girls.
everyone that cried, it made me feel better.
Thanks
guys.
for bawling your eyes out.
Thank you.
No, but that's what happened to me the next day. Was it the next? No, the next day was... the next day was the boat trip.
The next day was the yacht.
I felt like a Kardashian.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
I've got these videos on my phone. The sea was like crystal clear. We were just on this fat yacht.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
The Greek food was there.
We had the speakers going, Shanna
drinks were
Barlon.
flowing.
Me and Darcy were like, woo!
Do you remember the shower? Video of me standing there with a shower dancing to something.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
think I am.
I remember that. Oh, that was such a good day. That was amazing, wasn't it?
That
Then
was
we
so
had
fun.
all the training, and then what was another big highlight? Oh my God, no, we'll say that at the end. I remember that bit.
This is where I feel like the podcast seed got planted because because we were sharing a room.
Yes, we need to say this.
Yeah, so we were sharing a room and
we had this plan.
And obviously, like, when you're going to things like this, you're thinking, right, content, like, what can I get? What can I post on Instagram? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And we came up with this idea where we were going to do a little podcast at the end of every day, on the balcony.
Yeah, on the balcony. And we were going to basically just...
Summarise the day.
Summarise the day, summarise the trip. Anyone that wanted to go on the trip in the future, like, could have listened and been like, oh, like, that sounds amazing. Like, I really want to book on. We
were going to make like a little mini series over the week, weren't we?
Yeah. And we were just so busy, so tired. And obviously we had like, what's the word? We had like, not a plan. What is it? A protocol. We had like a protocol, didn't we, of the day? And so we never...
Itinerary.
And so we never ended up getting that little bit of free time to be able to do it.
I think also by the end of the day, especially the training days, we were so exhausted and just like, wow, we have taken so much in today that we were like, right, let's just go down to the beach and get a drink.
Yeah.
And just chill with the girls.
Yeah. But it was nice. We tried. We did try.
We did. We did one. We got to the end and we were like, oh, your boob's hanging out.
Yeah. Better not post this.
Can't post that one. We did put a little story up.
Yeah.
That was it. But that's where the seed got planted.
For the podcast. Now we're here.
Yeah. But then, the last day of that trip absolutely kills me. It kills me.
The morning we did wine tasting. So actually, every single day, I was too lazy and didn't come down for breakfast. So I missed breakfast every single day. And I remember you saying to me, you're like, Eves, come on. It's the last day now. Like, you probably should come down to breakfast. I was like, oh, right, man.
Yeah. Well, we don't really eat breakfast either.
No. And we came down. Then we went to the wine tasting, didn't we? We had 3 large glasses. And it was like 11 a.m.
I'm sure I had more than that.
Really?
No, because we finished the training at 12 and then they were like,
oh, of course I forgot about the training in the morning. Yeah, God.
I forgot about the important bit where we actually learn stuff and take things home and actually,
work on it.
Yeah.
But that wine tasting was really good. So that kind of,
it just got us a little bit merry, shall we say.
Which then led to a trip to the beach with a couple more cocktails.
And let me tell you, our flight was what? 7 p.m?
So this is the best bit. Our flight, what time was our flight? 7?
I'm sure our flight was at 7 p.m. and at approximately 4:30, 5 p.m, we were still sitting on the beach drinking mojitos.
Jordan was like, right, girls, we really need to go. And I just remember looking at her thinking, Jord, there is no way I'm leaving now. I had a mango daiquiri, whatever. And I thought, I'll leave half an hour before the flight.
I knew that we would not be able to leave half an hour before the flight, but I'd had a few drinks and I didn't care.
I do remember we were definitely the last ones because it was just literally me, you and Georgia on the beach.
Yeah, I think Georgia actually said to us.
Every other girl had gone.
Yeah, even the ones that didn't have a flight.
Yeah.
Or had a flight later than us.
Yeah.
Even Amy was like, I'm going to go to my room and get ready, girls. We were like, I'll see you later.
Sip.
Yeah. Because we hadn't really drunk that much all week, because both of us were like, we want to like take everything in. I don't want to be hungover once. Like,
we were good.
Yeah, we were really good.
So that last day came and bam.
I mean, you start the day with wine tasting, it's going to go downhill from there.
They were
I wouldn't even say it went downhill.
What were those drinks? They weren't mango. Passion fruit.
Mojitos.
Was it?
I'm sure it was mojitos.
Passion
It had
fruit.
loads of ice in it.
God, they were unreal. I was slamming them all afternoon.
Yeah. There was one bit I remember sitting back on the little beanbag and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't see anything.
Really?
I was like, I think Katie was talking to me. She was like that in my ear and I was like, shh.
And I remember looking at my watch going,
don't worry about it. Someone else will pay for the flight.
It's all right. We're just going like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So then everyone had gone. It was just me, you and Georgia. And then we were like, right, okay. We actually should
probably go.
Yeah. So we walked back up to the hotel, didn't we? And we ordered a taxi. But
we forgot to say bye to the Queen.
Yeah. So the taxi
we had like a little light bulb moment. Like, oh, we've not said bye to Amy. And I remember going, Snare, what room number is she?
The whole week, no one was allowed to know what room number she was.
What room number is she, Snare? Let's say 84. Right. We were like this through the hotel. 84, where's number 84?
We literally, I just remember.
Amy! Do you know what? I wish Amy could have seen us. That was awful.
The best bit, though, was when we went up those stairs that said no entry.
No entry. And I was
she's up here. I found her. Number 84 is definitely up here.
Do you remember? There was like, on the hotel, there was like, obviously the balcony of like all the rooms. And I don't know if anyone can picture this, but like, there's the balcony, and then it was just like rock, wasn't it? Right. And the stairs went like halfway up. It didn't go all the way up. It's like it was a little dead end. So we went up these stairs.
That said no entry.
And we just thought, we'll do a bit of rock climbing. So got onto the slope.
Amy, we're coming.
And we were like going up this like little mini hill and jumped over the balcony edge.
You look like Spider-Man.
I thought 84's here, and there it was.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock. Amy! She had what was it?
The Dyson Air wrap in one hand. She had a dressing gown on.
She's like, all right, angels.
Hello, angels. You found me. Oh, crap.
And she was just kind of stood there like, what are you doing? And we were just like,
we
were like little puppies, like, we've come to say bye. And she was like, okay.
Yeah, we were like, well, are you going to invite us in or what?
Are we coming in? We were just stood there. Are we coming in then or?
I'm trying to get ready to go to the airport. I'm in my dressing gown.
Wait, and before all of this, I had jumped in the pool, so I was soaking.
Oh,
do you remember? I was literally like drenched. I didn't have a towel, nothing. I just whacked my shorts back on. My hair was like. Do you remember that? I just thought we were just going over the bridge for you. I'll jump in.
The pool by the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, you jumped in there. Then we found. So we're just standing there at our door, like, so you're going to let us in then or what? And she was like, do you want to come in?
Yeah, we two, right?
For goodness sake, how long did we have to wait for that invitation?
Oh, God.
I remember sitting on those chairs. You started cracking the nuts.
Eating a little room, was it? Complimentary nuts in the room. She's
standing there while we're just literally putting the world to right.
Yeah, I cannot remember what we said.
I really hope she can't remember what we said.
I really hope she can't remember what we said.
She probably can,
but do you know what? It's fine because we were just there to say bye. And then all she knows is that we were just being nice people.
Yeah, but we were
wishing her well. Thanks for a good trip, Ames. See you later.
Wishing her well.
Yeah. Got to the airport. Oh, there's no point in that because she's on our flight.
Yeah, we just could have just got the taxi with her.
Yeah, and then I lost my passport.
That taxi driver. So he was waiting for us for about 25 minutes.
He was waiting for us because we just didn't leave, did we?
So at this point, it's probably about an hour before.
Already fuming with us. And then halfway through the journey, I was like, where's my passport? I was looking at my bag.
You are so lucky that I was half cut because normally that would give me the most amount of anxiety. But I was just like, You don't know where it is. Oh, well.
And I never forget being
We
like,
live in
I'm
Crete now.
so sorry. We're going to have to stop. And I just, hello, Mr. Driver. I'm so sorry. I just need to check if I've got my passport in the boot. He was fuming. And you've got that video of me, haven't you? And my suitcase was huge, wasn't it? And I just literally went, oh, it's not here. Thinking about, found it. And I just remember him rolling his eyes like, oh.
Do you know what else that reminds me of? That the whole trip, right? We'd go into other people's rooms and their room would be so tidy.
Yeah.
They'd have everything hung up, what they were going to wear every day. Walk into our room, there's my suitcase open, your suitcase open. Nothing was hung up. Everything was just flung on the chair.
So
it was
bad.
terrible. Makeup everywhere.
Horrendous. That's my New Year's resolution, to be more tidy.
Ah, so far, so good. Your room was pretty tidy.
It was last night, yes, it was. So, yeah, Crete was a good trip. After Crete, we then didn't see each other for a while, did we?
We didn't see each other for 4 months.
Didn't we?
4 months. So it was June, July, August, September,
October. And then that was when
Birmingham.
was when the seed got watered.
We went to Birmingham for another NTO event, had the best time. We stayed there for the weekend, didn't we? That weekend, I loved that weekend because
I introduced Rach to Wingstop.
Oh, we had Wingstop, not once, but twice.
Yeah.
The first night this is when, can I tell people the story of you? Right. So Evie likes to act like she's really organised and like knows what she's doing, really well put together.
Oh, God.
And then what happens is she turns up and goes, I've got nothing to wear.
Absolutely nothing. I bought 3 outfits. Yeah. I bought 3 outfits in my case. I was like,
so you dragged me around the bull ring in Birmingham at 4 p.m. on a Saturday. With the rest of the entire population of Birmingham.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sweating.
Oh my God, that was so bad and I'm so sorry.
You know the Primark sweat that we always talk about? That was on another level.
That was on another level.
But it's fine because I didn't really care because I knew what I was wearing. I was just following you around and I was like, well,
I'm so sorry.
Something.
I promise that will never happen again.
No, I just think it's funny.
So
you get
sorry.
a little bit stroppy.
Very stroppy. I started getting a bit like, we've got hours until the event and I've got nothing to wear.
But I know how to get you out of that now.
You do.
Because before I'd always be like, it's fine. Oh, that looks lovely.
I know.
You should wear that. Whereas you would just want me to go, that looks terrible. We need to go to another shop.
Yeah, and we had a good event that time, and
we shared an Airbnb with all the Crete girls.
Oh, it was
that night was the funnest night
ever.
No, so we had the Birmingham event, but no, before we went back to the Airbnb, we went for a drink with all the girls after, and like Eve came.
Yeah,
I think Fionn came for a bit, didn't she? Did Fionn come? Oh no, she went out for dinner with her with her
Fionn
husband.
was like poking through.
Yeah.
Hi girls.
But Eve Pitt came and then all the Crete girls.
Ree came. Yeah, that was lush.
So we were sitting at the table, just chatting with everyone, and someone said to us,
they were literally like, I don't get why you're not just starting a podcast. Like, you literally come as a duo. You're both really funny, which makes me laugh because I don't think I'm funny. But she's like,
I think you're hilarious.
They were like, you're so funny. Like, why don't you do it? And I was so against doing a podcast. I remember I was just like, no, like, it's not going to work. I had all these pathetic excuses and you were like really into it, weren't you?
Yeah.
And I was just like, no, don't want to do it. Not going to do it. Whatever. And then I remember you sent me a text the next day. You sent me a voice note when we departed from each other. And you were like, Eves, why don't we actually do this? And then I had a little like fuzzy, cute feeling in me. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe. And then, you know, when you're like driving, I was driving home from Birmingham. So I was like thinking about it in the car. And I was like, oh, we could do this. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple of things that you said to me that you just needed me to say,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And obviously there's the logistics of everything. We live 2.5 hours away from each other.
Yeah.
And we just were like, how is this going to work? But luckily.
So yeah, we've been planning this since October now. It's February.
We told everyone on December the 1st.
Told everyone on December 1st, set up our Instagram.
Yeah. Went to another NTO event.
Yeah, amazing. Because we released online that we were doing this podcast the morning of the NTO event. So it was really nice. Like, obviously we didn't do that on purpose, but it was really nice then. Everyone's like, oh my God, guys. And then that kind of like calmed me down a bit. So I was a little bit nervous.
Well, that's the thing. I think by that point, if we'd have done it like when we first met in April, it wouldn't have been the right time. Whereas by then, I think we like, everyone's so supportive and we've got so many friends now that everyone was like, do it. Like, oh, girls, this is amazing. Like, it was the right time.
Yeah.
But we've actually only we've only seen each other 7 times, is it?
April.
No, March,
April, June, October, December, January.
No.
Last week, now 8 times.
8 times.
Flipping hell. Can you believe that, Rich? We've only met each other 8 times. No, but seriously, we've only met each other 8 times. That's mad, isn't it?
It is crazy.
So
She's sisters.
Oh,
she's my soul sister.
Soul sister. And then fast forward to New Year, which was only last month. Chaotic time.
Oh,
chaotic. When I form a nice little plan, like a nice little weekend, I think, right, who am I going to invite? And I thought, do you know who Rach needs to meet? Ed.
When I met Ed.
Deary dear.
My giddy aunt.
In comes along Ed. So we had planned to go to Cheltenham races for New Year's Day. And I was like, Rach, really want to take you to Cheltenham. Really want to bring you to Cheltenham. Let's go to the races for New Year's Day.
I'd never been to the races ever.
And I was about to show you what it's all about. And
we were going with Ed. Well, do you know what? By the time I got to yours, because we'd had 4,000 FaceTimes with him.
Yeah, you kind of knew him already.
Kind of knew him. I mean, the guy in FaceTime 1 was asking to borrow my ski jacket.
I'm going skiing soon. Can I borrow your jacket?
Yeah, of course, Ed. You can borrow me top shots, no?
God. Anyway, we had an amazing weekend, but I wanted you to meet him because like he's my best friend, you're my best friend. I was like, I need my 2 best friends to meet.
Oh, that was an epic weekend.
We need Ed on the podcast. He needs to obviously bring a bit of value. He needs to think about what he can bring.
Yeah, Ed.
But I'm just so glad that you met. He is something else.
I just remember, so I got to your house. This is the day. So this is actually New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So New Year's Eve, I got to your house. The first thing we did, we were going to go for a drink and then come back and have a Chinese takeaway and just have like a little mini party at the house, whatever, because we were going out New Year's Day.
Yeah.
So then you said, let's order a Chinese. So you come running into the front room.
Got my phone out, got Chinese Dave up.
She was like, right, we need to order with Chinese Dave right now.
Right now. I know, I was thinking it's New Year's Eve, he's going to be busy. Poor Dave. Well, let's ring him at 4 o'clock, get our order in, and then when we finished our drinks out, 8 p.m, pick it up. Lovely.
Yeah, you just told everyone we went home at 8 p.m.
We did.
We had a great time. No, but the funniest part of that whole story was...
Yeah, but we came home for a party, didn't we?
Yeah, we came home for a party. When you gave...
I can't cope with this.
You gave the menu to Ed.
I gave the menu to Ed, and do you know what? He really stresses me out.
I can see why.
And I thought, right, you can have the menu, and I'll start writing it down. I obviously got a little bit ahead of myself. Poor
Ed, choose something from the menu that you like. Yeah, so I think we should get sweet and sour chicken balls.
Can we not order the whole menu, please?
You didn't even say it like that. You said it so
How did I say it? I
you
can't
said
remember.
it so deadpan serious. You were deadly serious, right? You literally...
I thought I was like, can you not order the whole menu, please?
Yeah, he was holding the menu and he went sweet and sour chicken balls. And he hadn't even finished his sentence. You grabbed the menu out of his hand. You went, Ed, we're not ordering everything tonight.
I feel like it was such a had to be there moment.
Yeah.
But
me and Ed just looked at each other.
He just looked at, and he was like, I've literally said one thing, Eve.
Yeah. And
I just thought, I knew it was coming because I knew that he'd go that. And then the one time he didn't, and I was just obviously a bit ahead of myself, and I was like, oh sorry.
That was so funny though. I just could not stop laughing. But also, that's another time when I realised Oh no. When me and Ed have this thing about you,
What?
whenever we're together,
What?
and whenever you're with Ed, and now whenever all three of us are together,
What?
you always go, guys, right, listen, guys, I've got a song, right?
Rich knows about this now.
Yeah.
Oh.
And let me tell you now, it'd be one of 3 songs. One of 3 songs.
Daddy Cool.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
It's always Rasputin or Daddy Cool.
And then it will be like a 2000 song from like, oh, what's that other one? No, it was when we were in Crete, and I was like, guys, let me get my Alexa out.
Yeah.
And it was do you know what? We're gonna play it.
Yeah, play it.
I've got my one playlist.
Yeah, but then if anyone else puts their playlist on, you've probably got half a song out of it. She goes, right, no, your playlist is really pissing me off now.
Oh no, I had like a Crete like album that I put together.
Was it as good as Snare's album though?
Oh yeah, Snare's album was good. It
Although
was
she
wasn't
kept
it this one? It was this one. Oh no, that was
Snare kept putting
this
Taylor
one.
Swift in
This
it.
one.
Oh my god. No, I actually can't cope. This song literally angers my soul.
Oh no, it was this one.
No, this doesn't remind me of you, but the
I
other
thought
one
that was
does.
it. Or is it this one? This one.
Oh yeah, you
I
do love this
you
one.
You on my mind.
So, if you
that was literally
you'll
it.
kind of get the gist of the stuff that Evie makes us listen to 24/7. Guys, right, listen, guys, I've got a song, guys.
I got something, you guys. Oh, everyone does love my music though. I've got good taste. Very versatile.
It's not versatile. You've got 4 songs.
Oh god. So yeah, New Year. That was a good crack, wasn't it?
Then the races.
Races was amazing.
Went out after. Went home. I split my skirt.
God, we had such a good time.
That video of me and Ed and I've split my skirt.
The only negative part of that whole day was
The weather.
the cost of the drinks.
And the weather.
And the weather, yeah.
I remember ordering a gin and tonic.
First of all, we were fuming they didn't do Prosecco.
It was like, there's no Prosecco on the whole of the race course. Bore off.
I'll have a gin and tonic then.
Yeah. Handed it over.
So we obviously got doubles because we thought, we're going to enjoy our day. Double it up, babes.
Yeah.
He goes,
in Wetherspoons, you can double up for £1.
£18.50, please.
No, I thought it was £19.50.
Oh, whatever, it doesn't make a difference. I thought, bloody hell.
Yeah. When he handed me that drink and said £19.50 or £18.50.
He didn't even give me a straw.
I went, right, I want my money back. He gave it to me and I looked at him and I actually said, I live this far away from London and the drinks are not that expensive. Are you having a laugh, mate?
Absolute joke.
Oh, still ordered about 15 of them.
So yeah, no, races was good, wasn't it, apart from that part. I actually woke up the next morning, checked my bank balance, and I was like,
good grief.
Jesus.
That's it. No spend Jan, no spend Feb, no spend March.
So I'm actually doing no spend Feb now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
How's that going for
that, not good. That was hella for me. When I woke up the next day and looked at my bank balance, not good.
I feel like every day when I wake up and look at my bank balance, it's not a fun time.
No. After the races, we're nearly at the end now of our little journey so far.
And now it's time for...
And it was now. After the races, it's now.
Yeah, that's it. Present day. Started with a slightly rocky story.
Yeah, the podcast journey.
The podcast journey so far was meant to be fun, exciting, whatever. It started off horrendous.
It started off up here, and then it's gone like that.
Very quickly it went
and
like
now
that.
we're like this.
Yeah.
But this part, I'm nearly over it.
Yeah.
This down bit.
Well, we're climbing back up because of one reason and one reason only.
Oh, love him. I love that little laugh.
Here he is, Rich.
We're nearly done now, Rich.
Main man Rich.
We're at the end now. Yeah, I love him. He saved our lives.
What did I always say? You saved our bacon.
Yeah. So here we are, episode 1. It's been a good
Boom.
journey. It's been a good journey so
Yeah,
far.
it has. Well, I wouldn't say it's been a good journey.
It's been a good
It's
journey,
been an
Rach.
average journey.
It's been a good journey.
Yeah, well,
Gotta
that's all part of
reflect.
the fun. What does Amy
Absolutely.
say? The joy is in the journey.
Absolutely.
Tell you what, there weren't much joy on January the 29th, though.
What was that?
When
Oh,
we
was
were
that the
filming.
day?
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
I remember sitting in Westfield. I was raging.
Crying.
I cried. But you know when you're really angry, like, you know, so frustrated about something that you're holding in a cry and then one tiny thing tips you over the edge.
Yeah.
And I could not get that picture to upload onto our Spotify account, and that was it.
That's in our vlog, actually, that
Is
bit.
it?
And I pour you. I've caught that little tear
Oh.
falling. I know. I know.
You guys were lucky.
I'm so, like, excited to forget about that, though.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is going to be exciting. We
What, because
will
that
have been
one weren't?
together. Because what?
Because that one wasn't. Episode 1 was terrible. Sorry about that.
No, but it's going to be exciting. We will have just seen each other after Valentine's Day. We've had a lovely trip to Essex. It's been seeing a special someone.
To get our nails done.
And, yeah.
And then
Can't wait
every
to-
single week, come back for Howler of the Week.
Howler of the Week.
I'm
I
so
cannot
excited.
wait to say our first Howler.
Yeah. We've
Howler
got a
of
few.
the Week. It's not Dilemma of the Week. It's not Question of the Week.
Howler.
Howler of the Week. Credits to Edward for giving us that. He made that up, didn't he? Do you remember? We were on the sofa and he went, "Why don't you call it Howler of the Week?" And we were like, "Oh, yes."
Yeah, but we don't want to boost his ego. His head's already this big.
Oh, right.
I'm joking.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, yeah. So Howler of the Week every week. And we might even throw a few in.
Yeah. Howler of the Week's good. It's basically, we wrote in a question, didn't we, for a howler?
Yeah.
And we had quite a few replies.
I've got a few as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've got a few.
I've got a little surprise coming for you for episode 2 for the Valentine's special.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, we say Valentine's special. It's not coming out till Monday the
17th.
17th. But who cares?
No, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's all good. Ching ching.
Right.